Okay, what do you remember about the first time we met?
I remember I was locked up, and your mother brought you in.
It's okay.
Excuse me. And you were this beautiful little baby. And I couldn't touch you because you were behind a glass. What do you feel you're missing out on in our current relationship?
I think when we do talk, it's, I don't want to say desperate, but it's big stuff. It's like big, important life stuff and advice and everything, but I miss out on little funny moments like this when we're just hanging out.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah. What's the biggest sacrifice you've made that you think I take for granted?
You don't take anything for granted. You don't. Sacrifices I've made are all basically for myself. I basically just try to sacrifice any way that I've lived in the past to try to become a better person. Anything, I've just let go of everything. I guess I can say I reached out, but you know, and I tried to become a part. Could I have tried more? Yeah.
I don't think it was your fault that I wasn't in your life. I was just young and confused, I think. You said that when I was born, you thought that I would be your savior. And I think I didn't know that when I was a kid. Like, I didn't really understand who you were and why you cared so much about me. So I think I was just a little put off at first, but it wasn't any fault on you. I think you tried really hard. You just kept like forcing me back into your life, and I'm glad you did now. There was something I wanted to tell you. When Pop-Up died, my aunt got up and spoke at the funeral, and she said that, I told you she just had a baby. She said that the last time she saw him, she brought the baby to visit him, and Pop-Up kept asking to hold the baby, and the baby would cry, and then so she'd take her back, and Pop-Up would be like, no, give her back, I want to do it again. And it kept going on like that. She would give it to him, baby would cry, she'd take it back. And then Pop-Up said, I want her to know me and be comfortable with me. And eventually she calmed down, and it just, when she said that, it reminded me so much of our relationship as a kid, and it just like really opened my eyes.
I think sometimes I may have been too honest. I told you I would never lie to you, so every time you asked me something, I would tell you. You asked me when you were like 5 where I was.
Oh, well.
And I told you. I told you where I'd been.
I mean, I didn't judge you for that.
I didn't know, I'm just.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know. When is the last time I disappointed you, and how do you feel about it now?
Christmas. It's kind of funny to look back on now, though. But it's just ridiculous in the moment. Why did you get in a fight with Benko?
He told me I didn't deserve to be your father.
I didn't know that. What is the biggest challenge in our relationship?
Now, our biggest challenge is the distance between us.
Yeah.
But there's so much technology now that I'm still obviously getting familiar with, where we can talk and I can still see you and communicate, but I know you have goals and accomplishments that you want to achieve, so all I can do is try to be there any way I can, and I will.
I'll try to answer more often.
I hope so. Or even the text, like answer the text.
I answer your
the
texts. I don't answer anybody's texts. Okay.
Oh, do your best impression of me.
It would be a voicemail. You'd be like, Ciana Monet, why aren't you answering me? Get in your car and drive down here right now. I'm gonna beat your biscuits.
That's a pretty good impression.
Yeah, but with more of an accent.
Well, I have to do this too of you.
Oh, okay.
So, yours would be, Dad.
What is that?
I can't do that.
Drive 13 hours in a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to do stuff like that.
Okay. How do you think we are similar, and how do you think we're different?
We're very similar because you're really intelligent, so talented in so many ways. You have no problem with anything that you're passionate about. You don't care who it is, you'll tell, and that's how I am. I'm the same way. When I feel a certain way about something, I'll fight to the death for it. And you're the same type of person. You have the same qualities. It's amazing because I haven't been there, and to see all the qualities that you have that I just am learning myself that I possess, and to get to see them inside you without even being a part of you is incredible.
I think we have the same sense of humor too.
We definitely have the same sense of humor as well.
Okay, how do you think we're different?
Everything that's different about you from me is great. I mean, you've come out perfect. And I tell people all the time when I speak of you, and I say, when you picture the perfect child in your head, it's you. And that's the truth. That is the truth. All the way around the board, it's amazing. You're amazing. When were you proudest of me?
After you moved to Florida, I don't know what I was doing, but I looked at my phone and there was all these messages from you of like so many pictures of just bugs and lizards, and it was just it was just really funny to see. I don't know. I think when I looked at it, it was like, oh, Dad. But it was funny because it was like a typical dad moment. Like you had finally gotten there. You were like, I don't know, just a happy dad in Florida. It was really cool to see that, Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
You looked so happy. And it made me happy to see you at that place finally.
I'm happy now.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Extremely happy.
I'm really sorry that I didn't tell you sooner how much you mean to me.
I'm really sorry I couldn't stop.
I forgive you. It's all in the past now. What was your greatest life lesson? The most important thing you've learned that you want me to know?
I talked to this guy when Pop was just visiting me. And he was in this wheelchair. And he was trying to get to where he was going, but he couldn't. Mm-hmm. So I went over and I pushed him over to the place he wanted to eat. And I asked him, what's your greatest life lesson? Because I wanted to know. Mm-hmm. He was a lot older, and I like to know those things. And he said, all the outside things and all the stuff that men do are unimportant. It's basically what he told me, and I know that to be the truth. It took me this long to find my connection with God, and that is the most important. I used to try to fix everything out here, and now I just try to fix what's in here, and out here automatically fixes itself. So if you stay focused on your heart and God, everything will happen. What are you hesitant to tell me?
I don't know. I used to be hesitant to tell you I loved you, but now, I don't know. There's not really anything that I'm holding back, I don't think.
Okay.
What do you love the most about me?
There's too many things. Your character, your passion, your drive, your talent, your beauty, your intelligence, your ethic, your orientation as far as family goes. I mean, all of it. It's I'm telling you, I'm serious when I say this. You're the complete package of a great person. 360 degrees. I hope you understand I'm not just telling you that, and I mean that.